Arjun had everything: a successful business, a beautiful family, respect in his community. And then, in one single week, his business partner of 12 years stole everything and disappeared. His wife said she couldn't handle the stress anymore and left. And his closest friends stopped picking up his calls. But this isn't a story about how he got revenge. This is a story about something far more powerful than revenge. Arjun had spent 15 years building his life the way society told him to. Work harder than everyone else. Make more money than your neighbors. Be seen. Be respected. Be successful. And for a while, it worked. But here's what Arjun never noticed while he was busy building his perfect life. He had completely lost himself. He wasn't present at his daughter's school play because he was on a call. He hadn't had a real conversation with his wife in months, just updates about schedules and bills. He hadn't prayed with real intention in years, just going through motions, tick the box, move on. He was performing his life, not living it. But Arjun didn't know this yet. He was about to find out the hard way. It started with a phone call from his accountant. Arjun bhai, the accounts are empty, all of them. His business partner Vikram, his best friend since college, had been slowly moving funds for 2 years. By the time Arjun found out, 27 crores, gone. Arjun did what most of us would do. He went into war mode, lawyers, police complaints, calls to mutual contacts. He was going to destroy Vikram, make him pay, make him suffer, make everyone see what kind of person Vikram really was. He stopped eating properly, stopped sleeping. His whole identity became one single mission: revenge. His wife watched him disappear into his anger for 3 months. She tried to reach him. He wasn't there. One evening, she quietly packed her bags, left a note on the kitchen counter. I don't know who you are anymore. I'm not sure you do either. Arjun read that note, sat on the kitchen floor, and for the first time in his adult life, he completely broke down. What happened next wasn't magic. Arjun's money didn't come back overnight. His wife didn't immediately return. Vikram didn't suddenly confess. But Arjun started doing something radical. Every morning, before checking his phone, before thinking about the court case, he sat in silence for 10 minutes, just breathing, just noticing. And what he noticed shocked him. He noticed how much of his anger wasn't really about Vikram. It was about him. His ego that couldn't accept loss, his fear of what people would think, his entire sense of self that had been built on things that could be taken away. He started writing every evening, one question only: what did today teach me about myself? Slowly, painfully, honestly. He started meeting himself for the first time. The man who needed approval to feel worthy. The man who had confused being busy with being alive. The man who had people around him but was profoundly alone inside. And here's what's strange. The more he faced himself honestly, the less Vikram mattered. Not because what Vikram did was okay. It wasn't. But because Arjun realized something that changed everything. Vikram had stolen his money. But Arjun had already stolen his own life, one distracted, unconscious, performance-driven day at a time. 18 months later, Arjun's life looked completely different. Smaller, simpler, quieter. He settled the legal case, not because he won everything back, but because he chose peace over prolonged war. His wife came back, not because everything was fixed, but because she finally recognized her husband again. He started a smaller business, more intentional, more ethical, built on clarity, not fear. And every morning, without fail, 10 minutes of silence before the world could touch him. One question every evening. Was I present today? Was I real today? People who knew Arjun before said he seemed lighter, like something heavy had been put down. Arjun said something that stayed with me when I heard this story. He said, Vikram took my money, but he gave me something I could never have bought. He gave me back myself. I just didn't know I had lost myself in the first place.